It was true under Democratic and Republican control of Congress. So I don't think that fundamental belief is going to be altered in any significant way. I do think that one of the challenges that we're going to be facing in the United States is at a time when we're still recovering from this crisis. How do we respond to some of the challenges of globalization? Because the fact of the matter is that for most of my lifetime, I'll turn 50 next year. For most of my lifetime, the United States was such a dominant economic power. We were such a large market. Our industry, our technology, our manufacturing was so significant that we always met the rest of the world economically on our terms. And now, because of the incredible rise of India and China and Brazil and other countries, the United States remains the largest economy and the largest market, but there's real competition out there. And that's potentially healthy. It makes, Michelle was saying earlier, I like tough questions because it keeps me on my toes. Well, this will keep America on its toes. And I'm positive we can compete because we've got the most open, most dynamic, entrepreneurial culture. We've got some of the finest universities in the world, incredible research and technology. But it means that we're going to have to compete. And I think that there's going to be a tug of war within the United States between those who see globalization as a threat and want to retrench and those who accept that we live in an open, integrated world, which has challenges and opportunities, and we've got to manage those challenges and manage those opportunities, but we shouldn't be afraid of it. And so what that means, for example, is on issues of trade. Part of the reason I'm traveling through Asia this week is I believe that the United States will grow and prosper if we are trading with Asia. It's the fastest growing region of the world. We want access to your markets. We think we've got good products to sell. You think that you've got good products to sell us. This can be a win-win situation. So I want to make sure that we're here because this will create jobs in the United States and it can create jobs in India. But that means that we've got to negotiate this changing relationship. Back in the 1960s or 70s, the truth is the American economy could be open even if our trading partners' economies weren't open. So if India was protecting certain sectors of its economy, it didn't really have such a big effect on us. We didn't need necessarily reciprocity because our economy was so much larger. Well, now things have changed. So it's not unfair for the United States to say, look, if our economy is open to everybody, countries that trade with us have to change their practices to open up their markets to us. There has to be reciprocity in our trading relationship. And if we can have those kinds of conversations, fruitful, constructive conversations about how we produce win-win situations, then I think we'll be fine. If the American people feel that trade is just a one-way street, where everybody's selling to the enormous U.S. market, but we can never sell what we make anywhere else, then people in the United States will start thinking, well, this is a bad deal for us. And that could end up leading to a more protectionist instinct in both parties, not just among Democrats, but also among Republicans. So that's what we have to guard against.